All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Bedroom Talks, where we get financially intimate. Today, we're talking about the art of saving, bringing you practical strategies to build a strong financial safety net. Let's dive into actionable steps that will set you on the path of financial security.
Hey, y'all. Get under the covers and get comfortable because we're about to get intimate. No, not that kind of intimate, but close. Did you know that 3 of the most intimate conversations we can have are sex, mental health, and finances? Probably didn't expect that last one, did you? Financial challenges are actually one of the leading causes of divorce and stress today. A big reason? We don't talk about it. At least not thoroughly, anyhow. That's where I come in. Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Marie, a certified wealth coach, best-selling author, and the creator of Bedroom Talks. Get financially intimate, a podcast focused on bringing awareness to the importance of financial intimacy and enticing openness to get real in a judgment-free zone. Together, we're going to cover a multitude of financial topics so you can leap toward financial freedom with confidence. Are you ready? Grab your wine or whatever drink you prefer, and let's unrobe this topic.
All right, y'all. So I've got 7 tips for you today, okay? Number 1 is to set achievable savings goals. You want to begin by defining clear, achievable savings goals, whether it's for an emergency fund or a big purchase, maybe even a dream vacation. Having specific targets makes saving more motivating and focused. I'd even say get the family involved. Get the kids excited about this process. You'll be surprised at how involved they truly will be. Next, I would say to automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. You want to treat your savings like a non negotiable expense, and doing that ensures consistent progress toward your goals. All right. You can even set up automatic transfers from your paycheck that go directly into your savings so you never see it. And then you don't really have to focus on including that within your budget because your net pay doesn't your net pay is less, essentially how that works out. And the money is already going into your savings account. All right, so then you also want to make sure that you have an emergency fund. This actually ties into the last step in a sense. An emergency fund is your financial cushion for unexpected situations. You want to aim to save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses first. Actually, first you want to have a $1,000 emergency fund, and then your next goal is the 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. If you are paying off debt, once you get that $1,000 of your initial starter emergency fund, you can reduce the amount you're putting toward your savings to put extra toward your debt until you get that majority of the debt paid off, and then you can start building back toward your 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. Okay. And then you kind of want to prioritize paying yourself first. You want to treat your savings as an essential bill that needs to be paid before anything else. This mindset shift helps you build your safety net consistently. Essentially, what this means is decide an amount. I recommend minimum 10% toward your savings of your income if you can stand it. If you can't stand it, if that's really too tight for you, do what you can. Okay. Even if that's $5 a month, start somewhere and build up from there. But take that out first. If you wait until everything else is taken care of, you will find a way to utilize that money for something else and you won't end up putting it in your savings. All right. You'll also want to consider cutting or reducing unnecessary expenses. You want to review your spending habits and identify areas where you can cut back. Redirect those funds to your savings accounts to accelerate your progress. And I know this can be a little bit of a frustrating process. Okay. You probably are like, I don't want to cut out anything. So I like to say, consider it a pause, a temporary pause. And you get to decide how long that pause lasts. Maybe you have a couple of streaming services that you can temporarily pause on one or two of them, and it's going to open up 25 to 50 bucks a month, and you can put that towards savings for a certain period of time. Maybe it's 6 months, maybe it's a year. I recommend an average of 6 months to a year on pausing on those types of things. What you will find is at the end of that time period, you're either going to say, you know what, I actually don't need to factor that back in. I don't need that anymore. So it's going to become a permanent thing that's cut out. Or you're going to factor it back in and you're going to be more at peace with the fact that you're paying for it because it's not bogging you down on your financial goals. All right. And then we want to think about those moments where we get unexpected financial windfalls. And those could look like tax refunds or bonuses. It could even look like a check that came in the mail from say you paid for something to, this happens to me all the time. I'll pay for something in relation to a medical bill and they'll realize that I paid too much and they'll send me back an extra $100 or something like that. Happens all the time. So when you get those things, you want to just go ahead and put them toward your savings. It will boost your savings, and this accelerates your goals without impacting your regular budget. And lastly, you want to use technology to track your progress. Explore budgeting apps or tools that can help you track your savings goals and visualize your your progress. And seeing your achievements can help you stay motivated. All right. Y'all remember that building a financial safety net is a journey that requires commitment and discipline. By incorporating these strategies into your financial routine, you're going to establish a solid foundation for a more secure and worry free future. And if you're looking for more guidance and support, consider joining our financial mastery workshop. We hold these every single month, and it's a free resource for you. You can learn more by either clicking the link in the show notes or going to www.financialabundanceblueprint.com/workshop. What we're going to do here is we're going to dive deeper into mastering your finances and achieving your goals. So go ahead and check it out. And if you enjoyed this episode, if something about this episode enlightened you, gave you motivation, go ahead and put it in the comments or leave a review and let us know. And also, don't forget to share this with somebody. Maybe there's something here that would resonate with them, and they're probably going to thank you once you do. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next episode.